As the political landscape in the United States shifts with Donald Trump's 2024 election victory, many Americans are once again considering the possibility of relocating to Canada. This mirrors what occurred during Trump's first term when disillusioned voters, particularly those from minority communities and progressive backgrounds, sought refuge in Canada. However, while moving to Canada may seem appealing to those dissatisfied with U.S. policies, Canada is currently grappling with its own significant immigration challenges. Canada's immigration system is facing a growing crisis due to a combination of factors, including record high immigration targets, housing shortages, and overwhelmed public services. The ambitious targets set by Canada as part of the 2023-2025 Immigration Levels Plan aim to welcome between 410,000 and 505,000 new permanent residents in 2023, with even higher targets for subsequent years. However, this influx has put immense pressure on infrastructure, with housing affordability reaching crisis levels in urban centers and the healthcare system experiencing long wait times due to being overstretched. One pressing issue is the backlog of applications for permanent residence, work permits, study permits, and citizenship, with over 2.36 million applications in progress as of mid-2024. Temporary residents, such as international students and temporary foreign workers, contribute significantly to overcrowding and housing shortages. In response, the government plans to reduce the number of international student study permits and introduce new language proficiency requirements for post-graduation work permits. Public sentiment in Canada is increasingly divided on immigration, with two-thirds of Canadians believing the current policies are too lenient. Rising housing costs, healthcare strains, and economic concerns are fueling this shift in opinion. Trump's return to power has reignited fears among many U.S. residents, particularly undocumented migrants, prompting Canadian authorities to prepare for a potential surge in asylum seekers from the United States. However, new rules have made it more difficult for U.S.-based asylum seekers to succeed, and Canada's refugee system is already overwhelmed with nearly 250,000 pending claims. In light of these challenges, moving to Canada is not a simple solution for those disillusioned by Trump's re-election. Despite its reputation as a welcoming nation, Canada's immigration system is under immense strain due to high intake levels and insufficient infrastructure. Comparing Canada to the United States, both countries aim to attract skilled workers, reunite families, and offer humanitarian protection, but their immigration policies differ significantly. Canada has high immigration targets focused on economic growth, while the U.S. has more restrictive numbers with complex systems. Pathways to permanent residency in Canada emphasize economic immigration, whereas the U.S. prioritizes family-based immigration. Family reunification processes are more streamlined in Canada compared to the complex and quota-limited U.S. system. For humanitarian programs, Canada is seen as a global leader in refugee resettlement, while the U.S. has more restrictions. For further details on immigration policies and news, visit visaverge.com.